2017 was the year I started letting myself go. Prior to that, I was told what to do, where to be, what to wear, and who to be regularly. I was able to discover small bits of myself, but I didn't realize I wasn't doing enough to sustain my standards. Finding my love for travel, making lifelong friends, and creating healthy habits was great, but I didn't get the memo that life is what you make it means I have to mature, participate, and take cause and effect more seriously. I had kids with a guy I'm divorced from, and even though I was underdeveloped in ways that matter now, my children need me to help them develop themselves. So while I catch up on the things that I'm missing from my youth, I have to ensure that they're getting what they need and more. So that makes them my biggest priority. Luckily, they're pretty cool. And my standards are high enough for me to actually create capacity for all of this and find real balance, which is what I'm going to talk about in this video today.
Snackies! Hi, snacks!
12 steps of recovery are in 1 minute. Step 1, we realized that we were addicted and our lives had gone to shit. Step 2, we realized that we were just being insane and doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result. Step 3, we were prepared to, for once, do things differently. Step 4, we made a list of our whole life story. We wrote it all down so we could see on paper. Step 5, we told another human being that whole life story. Step 6 and 7 is where that other person will say, these things are causing you problems in your life and these things are the reason you may have drunk or used drugs. Step 7 is asking those things to be removed from us. Step 8 is making a list of everyone we've caused pain to. Step 9 is actually going to those people and saying, sorry, and what can I do to make things better? Step 10 is continuing to write down a daily story of how we did, where we went wrong and what we did well. Step 11 is just getting a spiritual practice that we use every day. Step 12 is taking all these steps and telling them to someone else so they can also.
I was spoiled as a child, so I was pretty much operating as a child still and never growing up or setting intentions. I have been in and out of college since 2008. I actually quit because I was really bad at time management. I ended up joining the military, which was a great option because they would manage my time. Basically, they would manage me like I was used to because I was raised by my father. When I was younger, he was married to my mother while she was in school to become an attorney. And I thought that was so dope. I thought she was the greatest person on the planet. But eventually something happened. I was so young, I'm not really sure what happened. And they got a divorce. So he then started dating exotic dancers, and they became my example of what women are. I also thought, based on who my dad was, that all black men were just amazing and they pretty much ran everything because of he would be yelling at men from all races, all backgrounds, all ages. And it was so interesting to grow up under. Your childhood really shapes your beliefs and your values. So what I was taught and what I was learning was not really good for future success as an adult. And I have to actually reflect and consider that. So do you. Being raised in the pageantry and the aesthetic and the morals that Catholicism holds is not normal when you look like me. And I didn't know that until my father went to jail when I was 17 and I ended up being in charge of my own life, which was not ideal because he didn't teach me much about independence. So it led me to staying with what I knew as an European architect, but it led me to Oxford University, where I went to learn astrology randomly enough and put me back into the art field. Nothing crazy, just the art store, right? Right? Just little arts and crafts. But look who's in the window. Who's that? Is that you ask? I'm in school studying fine arts, but on the side, I'm studying early childhood development. And with that being said, I have learned so much that I have skipped in my children's lives and that my parents skipped in my life. This past semester, I learned so much drawing this painting. I was so scared to mess up and get a failing grade. I honestly wanted to just stop before in the picture that I showed you before. But my professor was adamant about telling me to take risks and actually plan before I move forward and get mentorship and just go for it, because life is going to happen. You might as well participate. That advice got me through a lot of the rest of my classes, and it's got me to graduation coming up this semester, which I'm happy about because I'm ready to move forward. When you start to understand that everything really is everything, then you start understanding the reason why people say, become a subject matter expert at something. Because when you learn those skills, you can apply it to everything. I'm really glad I finally sat down to actually plan my next move and ignored all of the people that were naysayers, especially when it comes to me doing art. I'm looking to build community with mothers, so feel free to hit the subscribe button and join me on this wonderful balancing act of life. This semester I had to do a photo shoot based on Cindy Sherman, so I went to a thrift store and tell me what you think. I gotta set vibes, so I'm gonna do the scene with the guy first. There's no guy, but I'm gonna do the I'm a exotic dancer. It's 9 o'clock and I'm sleepy. I just have to wait. And then I was thinking, like, what if I do like stuff on the bed, in the chair? I have like a charcuterie board coming. I guess I'll see. I don't know what song is on my ear. I got Lobster. And it looks pretty great. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna use that. I don't think I need the dessert. I did too much. Impromptu trip to New Orleans. And this hotel, you can't really see, is gorgeous. It's so nice. Give you a little tour. It's very spacious. My bags and stuff. The bed, the beautiful bathroom. It has like a vanity and then another room for the toilet and the shower. The view. Let me turn the light off so you can get a real view of the view. This is Magic Land. But it's like 12. It's like 12. 12:31. I'm going to bed. Good night. Getting out of the military left me with a ton of perks, including free travels every now and then, but I just really want to start connecting with people so that life doesn't feel like one big, weird, hedonistic, odd life that I shouldn't be living. So I'm glad and grateful that I'm here and able to create with you guys and show a side that usually Black girls don't get to always show. With that being said, I'll see you guys later. Ooh, girl, I want her being all aesthetic and shit.